Good morning, Jesus lovers, and welcome to part 2 of our 4 P's of Manhood series, where we're going to talk about being a priest today. A priest is an intercessor. You see, that's what Jesus did. He was the great high priest. That's what the writer of Hebrews tells us, that we now have a great high priest who knows what it's like to be us. You see, Jesus came and lived the life we couldn't and died the death we should have and rose again on that third day to reconcile us to God the Father. And when doing so, he did that so he would know exactly what it's like to be a human. He's proven that he can do this life and that you can do this too by his power and his grace. And so as we see his life, he is constantly praying. Even now, he's risen again. He's seated at the right hand of God, and he's praying for you and he's praying for me. So too, as men, we should be prayers for our families, prayers for our wives, over our kids, over our bosses, over our community members. Imagine this. Imagine your workplace being transformed because instead of when your boss walks by, you don't curse him under your breath, but you bless him under his breath. Under your breath. That's what Jesus exhorts us to. He tells us to pray for our enemies and to bless those who curse us. We're supposed to bless those who bless us as well. No greater blessing does a man have than his wife and his children. And so my exhortation to you is this: if you are not already a praying household today, start by praying over the meals at supper time, at breakfast time, whether you're out in public or whether you're at home. Start by praying over those meals. And as you start by praying over those meals, then move on to praying over your children as they go to sleep. It will feel awkward at first. It's okay. It'll only be a day or two before you become totally comfortable with it. Now, and if you really want to level up your marriages, gentlemen, if you really want to get things a little spicy, if you know what I mean, start praying over your wife right before you go to bed. Let the last thing she hears before she drifts off into dreamland be the sound of her loving husband's voice, speaking blessing and peace and joy and love and prosperity over her life. Let that be the last thing that she goes to sleep with every night. Marcy and I started doing that about 5 years ago, and let me tell you, it has dramatically leveled up our communication. It has increased the grace that we treat each other with, and I would just pray that blessing over you and your family today. And so, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with this reminder. You are given the grace, the privilege, the honor, and the responsibility to be the spiritual thermostat in your home, not the thermometer. You tell the spiritual atmosphere what it's going to be like in your home. It doesn't tell you the way things are. So that's my exhortation to you today and my encouragement to you today. Go out and be a priest for your family. Go and pray over your family, your wife and your kids, your bosses and your neighbors, so that we can transform this world one day at a time. I'm Paul, and I love Jesus.